customer profiling video, and here is what I came up with. So in the previous video, I went looking into forums, okay, into blogs, into articles, and so on, press releases. I just kept digging and digging into what I could possibly find, and what I went after was reading what the people in the affected by yeast infections were talking about, how they were talking about, who they were, okay, what their story is, and what they're trying to do to solve their problem. Okay, so what I did here is simply I opened a Word document, and as you can see, I typed in my target customers. Okay, so I could just add up I could just my yeast infected target customer. Okay, so just by reading through forums and blogs and so on, as I've shown you, here is what I gather. Here is what I feel the customer, my ideal customer could be. Okay, so generally speaking, we're looking at a woman, okay, which is over 15 years old, mostly between the age of 22 and 45. Most of the time living in the Western countries such as Canada, Europe, USA, and so on, possibly with or without children, okay, with an average level of education and maybe even a degree, okay. So just usually between holding a regular job between $15,000 to $35,000 a year. Okay, so this is just general stuff that I this is all intelligence that you draw by actually feeling the market. Okay, so then what you do, I come to create the customer avatar. Okay, customer avatar, okay, or whatever you want to call it, customer slash profile, whatever you want to call it. So here is Linda. Let's say here is Linda, okay, lives in sunny California, and lives in sunny California with her family, okay, husband, hubby, and son, and I don't know, Andrew. There you go. Now Linda. So yeah, I'm just coming up with a fictional character that could represent my target customer. Okay, so here is Linda. She lives in California with a family. Her son Andrew. She regularly suffer. Right. She suffers of repeated episodes of yeast infection or candida, or all the technical stuff that we looked at, and maybe visited also the doctor. Well, maybe, or maybe she didn't. Okay, or maybe not. I don't know. It depends really. So, but let's say that she visited the doctor about it. But here is the problem with the doctor. The doctor, every time she visits the doctor, it's always too late. Okay, it's always too late because the symptoms are already showing. Okay, she's feeling unwell. Okay, depending on the typical symptoms. Okay, it could be oral kind of thrush or vaginal or whatever it is. Okay, so this is just an example. This is just a fictional kind of character, but this is the important thing. The important thing is to understand that what she's trying to do is to find a solution, an alternative solution that can be proactive. Okay, instead of reacting to the symptoms already showing and to the discomfort of the symptoms. Okay, she's trying to be proactive to find a solution that could actually help avoid entirely the spreading of the infection. Okay, so this is really the idea. So she's scared, she's also scared, she's got a fear. Okay, she's got a fear that if she doesn't take action, if she doesn't look for a way to improve her general wellness, okay, her general health, and try to avoid in the first place the showing of the symptoms of the thrush or whatever it is, the candida. She's scared that over the time it could become a chronic infection, okay, or maybe it could even worsen, with the aging, okay. She's scared that this whole situation could be worsened if all she's doing is just going to the doctor every time, ask for the cream or whatever pills they're gonna give her or chemical they're gonna give her, and trying to solve her problem. So the important thing is that she's willing to try finally something new, something different. She's willing to try for a solution that maybe is more natural and maybe is an holistic kind of way to treating the addiction. So respecting more the body, respecting more who she is really in her beliefs, and her body herself. Okay, an important thing is that she has decided to commit to try something new. Okay, something maybe different, but that maybe will offer her a way to become more healthy, okay, to balance the general wellness and health in the body, okay, and become finally confident again that she won't be ill in the future again with this kind of discomforts. Okay, so what she's really after is the freedom from the doctor's chemical appliances or medicines. Okay, and she finally come to understand that all this fear of the chronic pain, okay, of the chronic discomfort that she fears the worst, okay, reminded her finally that health is gonna be her greatest assets. Okay, she's got the family, she's got the kid, and she wants to enjoy a future with them. So of course, here is all a fictional kind of story, but what the important thing is by doing this exercise is just a simple exercise for you to try to identify emotionally with your customer. So just take your time, try to when you're doing your market research, okay, and when you're profiling the audience, when you're browsing the communities, look at the way they talk, look at what they're talking about, who they are, and what the story is, and try to see if you can understand what the fear is behind their words, and what kind of reason they have to move towards the solutions. Okay, what is pushing them towards the solution, or what is it that they're scared of. Okay, so always think about in terms of pleasure and pain. You see, the solution that they're after is twofold. Okay, the first thing they could do is avoid the pain. Okay, so eliminate the pain once and for all, and the other factor is pleasure. So if you can avoid the pain or eliminate the pain or altogether, okay, it's going to move them towards a more pleasurable place in their lives. And you want to also think about what that place is. Okay, so what the problem, what the fear is, what are they running from, and eventually what they are after. So do this exercise, okay? Try to connect emotionally. This is all about feeling and emotions. That's all it is. You want to try to put yourself really in who your customer is and see if you can understand them better, okay? And you'll see why this will be all important later. So just go ahead and do this, and I'll see you in the next videos, which will be all we're gonna step in part 3 with the competition analysis. So just do this exercise first, okay? Do your homework. Don't be afraid to put the time in, okay? And I'll see you in the next video.